Welcome to the Scaringi Law Lunch Break. This is your time of the day to learn a little bit about the law while you enjoy your lunch. Late last night, Pennsylvania Senate President Pro Temp Joe Scarnati announced the Child Sex Abuse Reform Bill, known as Senate Bill 261, will not pass the Senate. The bill was spawned by the allegations and recommendations contained in the Pennsylvania Investigative Grand Jury Report detailing child sex abuse and its cover-up within the Roman Catholic Church. Apparently, there were not enough votes to get the bill out of the Senate Rules Committee. The bill would broadly reform the state's child sex crimes, eliminating criminal statutes of limitations on child sex abuse going forward. It also called for the establishment of a tribunal of judges to preside over a compensation fund that would benefit victims who are time-barred from the legal system due to an expired civil statute of limitations. However, those parts of the bill were not the problem. The sticking point, and the reason the bill could not get through the Rules Committee and pass the Senate, is the part that creates a retroactive window that will allow victims who are beyond the statute of limitation a short window of time to file civil suits against the alleged individual perpetrator for the actual physical crime and against the institution and its officials who covered it up. House Republican leaders would not accept the provision desired by Senate President Pro Temp Scarnati that shielded institutions, the Catholic Church that is, and their officials, Catholic Church hierarchy, from the retroactive window. Senator Scarnati was willing to allow the retroactive window for suits against the alleged perpetrator priests, but not against the institution of the church itself or its high-ranking officials. Scarnati pulled the bill when House Republican Majority Leader David Freed indicated that he would oppose Scarnati's amendment to shield the church and its high-ranking officials. Under current law, victims must file civil actions by age 30. So those who were abused decades ago and are now 31 years of age or older have no recourse in the civil justice system. Coincidentally, just yesterday, Pennsylvania Attorney General Josh Shapiro announced one of the two Roman Catholic priests charged as a result of the grand jury investigation report pled guilty to corruption of minors and child endangerment and admitted he sexually abused children. The Reverend David Lee Paulson, 65 years of age, from Oil City, was arrested earlier this year during a grand jury probe that concluded hundreds of clergy in the state had sexually abused at least 1,000 children over 7 decades. Prosecutors say Paulson abused an altar boy in church rectories and had him confess afterwards. They say he also abused the boy and attempted to assault another boy in a hunting camp. The alleged crimes occurred over a decade ago. The perpetrator priest has just admitted to them. Pennsylvania Attorney General Josh Shapiro has been a strong advocate of including the retroactive window to bring civil claims against both the individual perpetrator priests and the institution and its officials, its high-ranking officials. House and Senate leaders will have to continue to work together to try to reach a compromise on this bill. Because there are only a very limited number of session days left in this term, legislators will likely have to wait to address the bill once again in January. I'll keep you posted on any developments in this very important matter before the Pennsylvania General Assembly. That's about all the time we have today for the Scaringi Law Lunch Break. I hope you learned a little bit about the law. Enjoy your lunch.